Oh, my Roll20 text is updated. Fair enough, I didn't see that before. That's what specifically is it that you are looking for with your investigation?
I think anything suspicious on the outside of the building.
Suspicious on the outside. Okay. Let's see.
I don't know if that fixed anything.
It doesn't sound awful, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
Um, you don't spot anything super suspicious outside.
Uh,
Let's see here. And Bob.
Let me see.
How would you like to help
Uh,
case the joint?
hmm. I'm really persuasive.
Alright, you also can try socialing your way around people.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that. See.
It's a very legitimate strategy.
Oh yeah. I was trying to see if there's any bonuses I'd get for being a rogue, but I don't think it.
Unless you put expertise into it, there really isn't.
Expertise would be the ones with like above 4, right? Pretty much.
So expertise, it doubles the proficiency for the selected skill. And you select 2 of them at first level of rogue.
Ah, okay.
So here, I've just tagged you over. You can
Yeah.
see these skills below your save options, middle bar, bottom of the middle of the blocks. You pick expertise in those. You can click a thing which says normal and then select expertise in it.
Ah,
So if they were skills you have expertise, then
Yeah.
okay. Moment.
good choices.
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
Care to share, or you want to keep it secret?
And then give me a roll.
I'm going to keep it.
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Yes. Although it's going to be quite easy to figure out when I do decide to use
It'll be hilarious if me and you both chose the same skills for expertise.
it. It probably.
I mean, we already picked one the same.
Let's have a look.
sorry, I've had myself muted this entire time. So if you said anything to me, I didn't hear you.
That's fine. Okay, Adam, you do some quick asking around and talking about. Um, that is a success. You don't learn quite as much as Ariel did, but you're able to corroborate a bunch of that information. They seem to have pretty regular closing hours, about 6 p.m., basically on the dot, and then the lights in the building, well, in their block, go out. Isn't super common for places that are like in the center of town.
Interesting.
Well, it's good job on your first skill test, your inaugural skill test of OD20 Urban Arcana. And even have to use the extra bullshit powers to make the rolling better. Not that I would have let you, because it was an extended test time. That said,
Not like we
because
had
it's
a
4
beginning.
successes, it didn't take you long to do this at all. You were probably only needing to like escape this place for about 5 hours. You're aware that they will close at 6, and the place apparently goes full dark around then, and what workers do socialize do so in a nearby hotel bar.
I think that should be our next target. The hotel bar, at least. See if we can't smooth up to some of the workers there, at least.
What do the rest of you say or feel?
Deafening
So
silence.
wait, so we're going to hang out till the lights go out, see if we can snoop.
No, I was saying perhaps we should check out the hotel bar that I found out about. Supposedly, some of their workers go there after closing. Maybe we could find out a little bit more from them.
That sounds alright.
Plus, it doesn't hurt to put a few drinks into them. Loosen the lips, you know?
Mm-hmm. I could see that working.
Of course, we don't all have to go. Some of us could always try and sneak about the place after hours and find anything suspicious going on there. That's not always a bad idea. Deafening silence.
They really do like leaving you fucking hanging, don't they?
Yeah.
They really do. My voice just must be so mesmerizing.
Sorry,
That or the
I'm-
che- that or the chest knockers. One of the two. Probably
Sorry,
both.
Probably both.
I'm sorry, were you talking? I couldn't hear anything over the sound of your breasts.
Because I'm using push to talk, I don't talk as much unless I have something exactly to say, so I just think a lot more at the moment. I wanted to know, like I asked in the chat, is there any clubs that the gang seems to go to often, or the Delfino family is known that some of them will go to?
We just
you-
talked
yeah,
about
that-
I heard bar. I heard bar. I didn't hear club.
Yeah,
Is it the same?
you haven't learned anything gangy about them. Like the place you've been inspecting is like their front business, like the fake bit. So you hear nothing about any gangs or any gang leaders or any boss leaders. But you know that people who work there in their office, office, which I could put some air quotes on for you if you'd like, go to the hotel bar nearby.
I mean, I think it's worth going to go, but I don't think we should all go, just because if a ragtag group of people all turn up who don't normally go there, it might seem like we're
bar
all a group of
patrons.
people.
It'll seem like we're bar patrons. And yes, I did say that we should possibly split up and allow some of us to investigate this place after dark while others go to that bar and try to smooth up some of the workers and loosen their lips.
Or who would rather do what?
I have a certain knack for getting people to open up, so I'll go to the bar at least.
I don't think I'm allowed in a bar.
Yes, it would be quite suspicious to bring you in your present form.
I'm good for either. I'm just a little worried that I don't know how the rest of you communicate with Amsham. Or
English. We talk English to him. It's a language. We all speak it.
she'll give Amsham a sidelong look.
He just spoke it.
Roll to disbelieve.
I mean,
You just
if-
assume
if
that
any-
your Russian is so good that when people speak, it auto translates into English for you. It's like movie logic,
I
right?
mean, yeah, it's more of a. You might be able to speak to Amsham or speak at him, but are you truly getting through to him?
Yes, I clearly am. We just had a conversation.
Okay, well, if any of you feel comfortable going with Amsham, I can go to the bar instead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The-
Do you just want to get drunk?
No.
I didn't mean you.
Oh, thank God.
So what do you do?
I'll go snoop around with Amsham because I'm not sure that anyone else is stepping forward to go. I feel confident of doing this with Amsham.
Yeah, that's probably for the character is as stealthy as
Well,
As a cat.
as a fucking cowboy.
yeah. How old are you, partners?
My name is Adam, and I'm definitely not a Russian. They told me I couldn't wear my spurs in the streets, but this is fucking Arizona. We're in a desert, baby.
You know what? I actually could see him doing that.
I don't know. People wear spurs everywhere.
Do
Crazy
they?
ones,
That's fucking weird.
Look, there are crazy people that do it.
So, I guess I just don't ever see. I've never seen someone wear spurs, like, not in a cowboy outfit, to look like they're in a cowboy outfit. Like, I've never seen a person just that's part of their day wear, ever. Wear
I
spurs.
think you could have stopped that person. You've never seen a person wear them.
That's, a good point.
Not a sane one. That's the
Hmm.
okay. That's all right.
Ed, Adam, are you going with Ariel to the bar,
Yes.
or with Volatka and Amisham to Snoop?
I'm gonna go with Ariel to the bar.
Okie pokey. Adam, bar or stealth? Good talk.
Good talk. I'll miss
Oh,
that guy.
am I still muted? No. Okay.
You going to the bar, or are you stealthing with the other two?
I'm gonna have to go to the bar.
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
Very well then. Looks like us three shall attempt to smooth. I wish you two the best of luck in your endeavors in this occasion.
I don't think we have enough luck.
A picture of some officers. And fucking me. Are you guys in the hotel bar?
we, we,
But
we have two talking rogues.
Those goons look real good.
Look, I didn't have a choice other than to be a talk rogue.
I picked Revolver Ocelot as a character.
What the fuck are those tokens, Scow?
they're just generic people. I wanted to make sure that there was zero red herring here for you all and just picked fucking peasants.
I don't know. That one.
You want to go talk to one of those?
That one. That one
guy
looks
there.
real suspicious.
The one on the bottom left looks they look like a real. I think that one's your
Fucking-
type, Amshar.
Fucking.
The one on the
Look-
left.
Look, the only ones that go with this are females.
Shady Jim.
You gotta fucking watch this shit out for Shady Jim, okay? I figure her type to be the barmaid.
Yeah, the barmaid is cute.
Okay.
Now, are you, by the way, for the office going team, are you going like literally straight in? While it's closed at 6 and the lights have gone off, but at the same time it's 6 o'clock in the summer in Arizona, so it is
A bit
bright. Not to say that it should
That seems
stop
a
you at
little
all.
silly.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not to
I
suggest
mean-
stopping you at all, but it might make your lives a little bit difficult otherwise.
However, we're in the middle of the city. It's going to be lit up anyways.
I want to.
You want to?
Can
You
I
want
stake
to-
out the place, if possible, until it gets dark?
Oh,
Or potentially, with Amshan, we could tail one of those white nameless vans. But I think staking out would be better for now. Or we wait for it to get dark. Unless Amshan has any better ideas.
Nope.
excellent. I'll do you a little floor plan for the office as well. So, the rest of you guys, you enter the bar. What do?
Well, the Oslookers have a certain look about them, right? Like suits and everything like that kind of thing, since they just came from work.
Yeah. But more importantly, you
Alright.
guys can see someone who looks a lot the fuck like a member of the Delfino family, is sat at like the edge of a bar. He's got two rather attractive women, one on either side of him, and he is drinking. It looks to be just like whiskey on ice, and he is opposite one suited individual. He looks kind of nervous.
I will attempt to sit relatively close by. Not like obviously within earshot, but somewhat within earshot.
Sure, okay.
And I guess try and listen in somewhat on that conversation that he seems to be having with the nervous guy.
Sure. If you'd like to be close enough to have, like, you know, a simple time hearing it, it would be a stealth test. Or if you want to sit a safer distance away, but, you know, try really hard to listen in, it's a perception test. So you can go it either way around.
I will do it as a stealth. That way I don't actually have a negative.
Okie dokie.
How's a 15?
That is pretty good. You know, I take it you go up and grab a drink before sitting down, in vague range with them. What's your
Oh, yeah.
poison?
Something fruity, something nice to drink.
Okay. Let's see here. Sure, the barmaid does for you a Cosmo. Everyone loves a Cosmo.
Nice.
Doop. She will smile and wave. Take your place. I'm gonna make some tests, by which I mean just one, really. You know what? I'll do negative one for the nervous office worker. Wow, no, okay, they do not notice you at all. So you're able to sit pretty fucking close. You do not register with either of them. Maybe it's because you don't let any of them see your expansive rack. Adam, Edgerson, you've seen Ariel go up, grab a drink, and get nice and close.
Let's see.
Otherwise, there is a cute barmaid and some office and some like random just like people who are at the hotel and office goons, fucking just dudes and ladies and all kinds.
I will smooze up to one of the office dudes.
Oh, okay.
I wonder. Perhaps I should try and blend in.
Okay. Well, you're in a hotel. Things you got to interact. Yeah, the office worker guy will look up. He was sat opposite another one. There was just like a notepad resting on the table, and he's just drinking from what appears to be a pint of cheap beer. Hold on. Hey there. Can I help you?
Oh, yeah. I'm new. Is this like a hobby or what's it called for a group get together after work?
Well, I guess you could say that. A couple of us all tend to clock off and grab a drink, and, well, occasionally a supervisor likes to step around and see how we're doing. Might as well do it in a much more informal place than, you know, in an office. It's not too bad. You can see he's got his, like, you know, office. He's in his full office clothes, but the tie is set to loose, and the other person next to him is just, like, glancing sidelong.
Oh, I seem to have overdressed a tad.
Think nothing of it. I mean, he'll glance around. There are people who are dressed from, like, having been on a plane for fucking hours and hours. Some tired guys, maybe they've been taking red eyes. And then there's people who look like they just fucking work here or walk around or are also just looking for a bar close to where they work.
Yeah, I assume when you said office people, you meant people that most likely came from
the office. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, I mean, a couple of us get off work at the same time. Occasionally, our supervisor stops around, so fuck it, why not do it at the bar instead?
Let me see. Yeah. Man, I'm bad at this. I'm basically doing the weird spy work. Yes, I've just started working here.
I
Like
too like to work at place.
yes, I am totally dedicated to this cause and not any other one, or several other ones.
Of course. What is a
Uh,
triple agent? I have no idea. You're here
Yeah.
to find the double agent. Thought they were a double agent, but were working for the real people just the normally way the whole time.
Yes.
But so, to interrupt, did we all get glamours? Is that something we all start
No.
with?
No, only if you're actually a race that requires a glamour. Unless
Cool,
you
cool.
spend money on it. But you look like a human, so you are dressed like a human and need no glamour.
Okay.
It's more about when we were spotted and we made up something to lose interest in us with Thingy. I was wondering if I had a glamour, that would be even easier to do.
Nope.
If it would look different.
It's your glamour is like your skin sonar more than it is a costume.
All right.
Like even to you, like Amersham looks like his skin suit as opposed to looks like a goblin.
Yeah, yeah.
God, it's a weird concept of skin
It is. It's
suit
just,
for like, humans.
it's a
Oh.
man sonar.
Actually, not the first time I've thought about
It's
something like that. But let's.
It's a persona.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well played.
All right. So I'm gonna try and get some really mundane information. Like, oh, I work in just sort of BS. What area I work in?
Sure, there's like 3 different massive bank buildings here in the city. You could just be like, I work in one of those offices somewhere the fuck in that giant building.
Yeah. Try and get which the officers, supervisors to look out for, stuff like that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
The bar mind.
I like it. In that one, I'm a newly adopted member of the Delfino family. Fuck! Why did I say that all out loud? Okay. Ariel. You know,
Yep.
leant back in your seat and listening. Let's see. How much conversation do you get? I mean, I'm sorry, Mr. Delfino. I thought it was going to be a good sale. I didn't expect it to fall through. I mean, none of us expected it to fall through. I mean, there was Jim on the other side, and he said, and then the man known as Louis Delfino will put his hands up. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. More importantly, you made an investment and lost us a lot of money, which you're obviously going to have to find before the end of the month. And at this, the office worker will pale a little bit. Okay, yeah, of course, Mr. Delfino, I can do that, no problem. I should probably head off to do that now. At which point, Lewis will smile and nod and let the man leave. Before looking at the women he has on either side, putting an arm around their shoulder, and leaning back.
Interesting. That's not out loud. That's more like inner thought kind of thing.
Yep. Ed, what do you do?
Honestly, don't know.
You're a very big, handsome guy. Can you roll
I'm gonna
me?
go flirt with the barmaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Roll a persuade. It takes you like 10 minutes. You have a phone number now. She appears to be an
Nice.
elf herself.
Oh,
That means she's inherently lewd.
Mm-hmm. Stretchy.
ooh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're wandering up. You give her that winsome Edrison lion small smile, and she fucking caves immediately.
I didn't expect that to work.
Yeah, I mean, it turns out she's into like massive, handsome elf dudes, but there are so fucking few of those in existence. You very much stand out, and she is happy to scale you like a fucking mountain and seek out your holy avenger.
You are
Speaking
like
of,
a
what's the
unicorn.
policy on bringing lovers home to the
I
As
mean,
long as you put a sock or a tie around the door.
yeah.
Well, but you're showing people like
I mean, as long as they aren't going into an IT room or your like armory, which they shouldn't be, it looks like you rent a place in the middle of a big city and share with a bunch of other weirdos.
Yeah, we're just
Alright.
weird roommates.
I guess, but then they could also go when she comes back to the bar, and if anyone asks, you go, like, "Oh, I saw that bunny girl and the elf actually live in the same place."
Possibly.
So we're just roommates. There's nothing weird about having roommates in a big city.
there's nothing weird about roommates going to the same bar.
I'm not on the scene, so I'm not gonna verbalize any more complaints.
Yeah, no. The barmaid is very much interested in drawing your sword from the stone.
Perfect.
You're like a
I'm sorry,
unicorn to
I
her.
lost my other holy avenger in a dragon.
And then instantly she was turned off.
No, it turns out that she just wants a honk of man, a whole honk of him.
Honk.
Remember though, she has the bigger donger. It's true. Yeah, do have to watch out for that.
Oh yeah.
I love that callback.
It's happened a few times in the past, mostly to surprise poor Simon.
Poor Simon.
Poor Simon, who it turns out
Poor
that
Simon.
it's just he would wake up with handsome older gentleman until eventually one day he woke up with a girl with a dick, and he was like, "It's the penis all along. It was the penis." Right.
Mm-hmm.
He had a nice time with a dragon tour who just they didn't know how to.
They didn't know how to do either. It was
We got there in the end.
sometimes making love is a marathon, not a sprint. You gotta make sure to stay hydrated.
Yeah, it's a decathlon, you know.
Anyway,
Okay. All right then. So yeah, Ed, you just walk up. You yourself are surprised at just how fucking quickly, or maybe not. I forget. Ed said a narcissist. Like, of course it fucking worked. I'm Ed.
yeah, Ed's a narcissist. Yes, he knows it fucking
It's like,
works.
fuck yeah, look at that. This is a lady who sees good, like, knows good shit when it's right in front of her.
You walk up to her like, "Hurrah!" and she,
Yeah, just Johnny Bravo at her. For some
Yeah,
reason,
just
it fucking
Johnny Bravo
works.
effects right out the gate.
Yeah.
That's all you needed.
I have a big dick. It's okay, so do I. Okay,
You should
then.
just make a list of like Johnny Bravo like lines to put in your persuasion each time.
Sort of thing. Otherwise, you guys are in a bar. You have time to kill. It's like still bright out, so your companions probably haven't gone breaking into any offices yet. What do? You have quote unquote the run of the place.
I'm
set up
feeling
a
it.
date for tomorrow. Or something. Whenever I'm free.
I'm feeling a bit ambitious. Let's get another drink of like what the Lewis guy over here is drinking. Go up with it, offer it, and say, "Room for one more over here."
All right, yeah, you can pluck up a whiskey or just like have what he's having. Or pour a drink for you. And yeah, you walk up. Lewis at first looks annoyed when just a fresh shadow walks, like, you know, temporarily obscures the light. When he's, like, you know, in discussion with these two cute women, and then he looks up and sees that the shadow belongs to an enormous pair of Norks with a woman attached to it. Why, hello there, miss. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's all mine.
I assure you it isn't. Please, take a seat.
Why, of course. Thank you. I'm a bit new in town, and you look like the most interesting person to talk to. Mind telling me about yourself?
Me? Ah, calm now. I'm not interesting at all.
I
My
beg to
name's
differ.
Lewis. I work in acquisitions. One of, like,
Normal acquisitions?
one of the women sat next to him, like, just like elbow him and scowl and be like, "Hey, why don't you go get yourself another drink?" He'll light her just a 20, and she'll roll her eyes and get up and fetch a fresh drink. Yeah, it's boring. It's financial stuff. Seriously, I'm not that interesting of a guy. No, I am more interested in learning about you.
Oh, well, thank you. But truth be told, not much to tell. Just really came across the pond, you know?
I
And,
thought I recognized that accent. What is that? Scottish? Irish? One of those?
English, formal English, as you may know.
Alright. I'm used to English people sounding all Mary Poppinsy and stuff. What's the name?
Ariel. Ariel Winters.
Oh, it is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Winters.
Likewise, Mr. Delfino.
I didn't say my surname at all.
Uh, I must have just heard it from other people in the bar, like that other man that walked by.
He'll frown and over his shoulder. Gimme. Alright. Let's try his fucking sense bullshit out. He's a fucking crime boss. He'll squint at you.
Man.
You know, miss, it's very rude to listen in on another guy's conversation.
I'm sorry, just can't help it. She'll point up to the ears. They receive quite a bit more than normal people.
The girl in pink hair that's still there looks up and goes, "Oh my gosh, that's such a cute headband!" Lewis will glance at her and then at you before giving you like the little ixnay motion.
Oh, right.
What does X-nay mean? Sorry.
It's when people are speaking Igpayatanle, like, you know, fucking don't talk about the thing in front of the normie.
Alright.
I see. Never mind then. I've just always had a good hearing. More than normal people.
Oh, well, fair enough then. The pink-haired girl is torn between looking at what she perceives to be a cute bunny ear headband and your enormous goddams.
Give it a little shake to entice them more to the goddams.
Could you give her a shake of either and she'd be like, "Oh, cute. Oh, hi. What do you feed those things?" Like, please, Jessica, you're being rude.
Little bit of everything. Mostly milk.
Huh. Didn't expect a straight answer. At which point the blonde woman will sit back down again. By her side, she's got fresh drinks in hand. Slide one over to the pink-haired girl, Jessica. What do you do here in town?
Not much. More looking for stuff to do so far. Just a little bit of everything that comes my way.
Yeah, what kind of work do you do?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Nothing too exciting. Handy jobs, really.
Oh, frown for a moment. Are you an independent?
No, nothing of the sort. At least not yet. Not until my luck turns worse. If it goes that bad, well, it's an option, I suppose.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough. And if you're new in the place, I know where job boards and independents hang out.
Maybe that'd be nice to know in the future, at least.
Yeah, sure. Either of you girls got paper? At which point they'll both look at him like, "Are you kidding?" Jeez. He'll rummage around in his pockets. He'll pull out a business card and just like scratch out a number before writing an address on it and sliding it over. Yeah,
You can
take
have the
my
phone.
well wishes.
Thank you. She'll pick it up, put it directly between the chesticles.
Very handy.
Indeed.
Especially for holding things.
Like a dick.
Yes. Yes, that was the joke I was going for.
I bet you could make my penis disappear in your cleavage. I mean, hi, how's it going? Well, anyway, Miss Ariel, as enlightening as this conversation has been, I should probably be on my way again.
Of course, of course. I wouldn't want to keep you.
That's right.
Good luck with whatever you do.
And you too with whatever you do. He will stand up with his ladies, and they will leave the bar.
Oh man, I messed up there. I messed up bad there. I had assumed that he said his last name when he was introducing himself.
Nope, very specifically didn't.
Oh,
And I'm glad you walked headlong into it.
oh, I made a nice recovery off it though.
Hmm.
I'm going to tears I die. I believe I did.
Okay. So, back to our mystery tour.
Beforehand, I mean, did anyone in that scene manage to earn any inspiration?
Can
Yeah.
I get inspiration for just all that?
I
Yeah,
think
sure.
Delphino. I
Sure.
think Louis should get inspiration.
Yeah, Lewis gets inspiration
right
for
through your
fucking
bullshit.
immediately fucking just like icing you. Yeah. Alright then. Ariel can have inspiration. I think that's fair.
Yay.
Okay.
I definitely don't deserve inspiration. I just crit.
You just walked up, crit, and later you'll clit.
How you do?
Just how I go when you're ad. So yeah.
It's pretty much.
Zlatka Amersham. There is a little floor plan drawn here.
Awesome. Seen a lot of boys' room and girls' room. That's pretty snazzy.
Yeah, they have a different bathroom for their genders. Weird.
Oh, I thought that was offices.
Oh, I mean, they're labeled like every other room is an office, and then there are two
I was
conference
thinking the
rooms.
first ever. I was.
You have to feel bad for the poor sap who has bathroom offer.
It's also a thinner office. It's that's like the paperboy office. Or maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You'll have to wait and fucking see it.
Did we get anything while we were staking out?
No, I mean, people left and then you were waiting for it to get darker. Like, the others are gonna be in the bar doing bar shit. We can jump back to them if there's anything they would like to try and attempt. I'm gonna skip ahead
Oh
a
no, I
little
meant
bit.
more of it. Did I see any of the bosses leave, or people who looked more notable?
No notable people were in the building. Although you aren't aware that there was a Delfino in that bar, you definitely didn't see a Delfino leave this office block.
Alright, cool. I guess if you want to skip ahead to when it's dark.
Yeah. It's about... And when does it get dark in Phoenix in the summer?
Probably close to 9. Maybe 8.
Let's see. Set. About 8 p.m. apparently.
Fair enough. Do they have any cameras?
Well, you'll have to find out. I mean,
Are there no obvious cameras in front of the building, or are we just blind?
you haven't even said you were going to the building. Like, the outside of the building is a normal office block. They have one of those, like a door with a buzzer on it, different buildings that are nested in here that you can just buzz and someone might unlock to let you out. or in. Right now, you're looking at a door. It's got a lock on it. And as I said, the buzzer before. You can see that there is like a little placard for Delfino Acquisitions. That's one of these various buzzers on the wall, but there is no like light behind the button. It would seem that it means that they are out of office hours.
If it's an electronic lock, can I try and use computer skill to see if I can get through
that
it?
is for security.
Lame. Alright, do you have any ideas, Amsham?
Is there possibly another way in? Like,
What about where those vans came from? That's a good point.
Vans were parking in the front, and then someone was walking into the building, getting buzzed in, going up, fetching an accounts box, and then leaving again through the front, and then getting into a van. There is a business car park, like attached to this building. There is a fire escape.
Yeah, we can look at the fire escape.
Oh. Are you doing so sneakily?
Yeah.
let's give it a go.
Give me a stealth.
Oh, my amazing stealth dice.
That's pretty fucking good stealth right there. Okay.
Just gotta flex up my stealth.
Fucking totally inconspicuous duo that you are. Yeah, you are unnoticed, and you can like start climbing the fire escape to this building. It's just like behind it to an alleyway. It goes over the car park. And when you get there, there are some like more regularly locked doors. I say locked, they're fire escape doors, so obviously they open from a push bar on the other side, but that means that they would be alarmed. And then further up will eventually take you to the roof itself.
I don't suppose we're so lucky as to have had anyone conveniently leave a window open.
Roll me a perception check.
I mean, it is the heat of summer, you said, so actually
That
that's
is-
a good question.
Well, I mean, they have air conditioning, unlike here in our horrible, horrible United Kingdom, where people have to leave everything open or die.
I mean, it's
a
Phoenix
possibility,
as the
let's
heat of
say.
summer.
Yes, it's Phoenix in summer, which means that you would actually expect like every window ever to be closed so the air conditioning can work. That said, some people are idiots.
Unless it was broken in one of the places.
As
Well, I'm
before,
gonna-
give me a perception check. Okay.
Well, I'm at 14.
Yeah, okay. You're like looking around and seeing if there is any open windows. It looks like something you might have to jump to reach and try and climb in. It's near the fire escape, but it's like a room away.
Okay. Can I lob? Wait.
Would you like to try and throw Amersham at the open window?
Can I yeet Amash at window?
Fastball special.
I'm so afraid it becomes disadvantaged when one has yoked. You can throw them normally.
When one is yoked. Is there any if Amjam will I'll sort of crouch down next to Amjam and say, do you think you could make for the window if I were to throw you up? Or would you rather just climb it normally?
Um,
I'm good at acrobatics as well, to be fair.
first off, which floor are we on here?
Yeah, what floor are we talking about?
About 6 stories up. Falling would be bad.
Wait, where are we?
You are.
Where are we?
Okay, you are behind this big block of a building.
And we're 6 floors up.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying-
are
you'll
6
be-
floors up on a fire escape. Like 2 windows over, one of them is open, so you will have to leap from the fire escape to this open window. It's reachable by either of you, but falling would suck.
Yeah, but throwing him would give him an advantage, right?
Sure, let's call it an advantage.
Let me rephrase this. Do we think it would be better for him to try and climb from scratch? Or do we have to run and jump anyway?
If you make a successful test to throw, then the acrobatics is made with advantage. Otherwise, it's a raw normal advantage check.
What am I rolling to throw?
Athletics, usually.
Oh, well, my athletics is dog shit, so let's just jump. Oh, I have to roll athletic. I can use acrobatics to jump, right?
Correct. Yeah. So you can use
Alright,
acrobatics to like fucking swing yourself around. There's ledges and stuff that you can grab. If it was like a raw long jump, that's still
Oof.
athletics. But
Oof.
go for
Got me a 10.
a 10. Okay.
Yeah.
How mean am I feeling?
I mean,
Alright.
it'd be
Dunno.
pretty mean to just
So
have them
just
miss
immediately have her miss this
immediately
fucking
die.
jump and then fall
I mean-
stick stories and fucking break her neck. It would be pretty mean.
I would assume
That would
that
be
I'd break through the
very-
window below, because I wouldn't actually. I would assume I wouldn't just go all the way down the 10. During the
If-
jump, I'd already hit the window
yeah,
next
no,
to it.
you make the jump and you are on the ledge. However, you'll have to pull yourself the rest of the way up, or you could stay there and have Amersham use you like a little rope to climb. If you want to stay
Sure.
exactly where you are, Amersham can have advantage on his acrobatics.
Yeah, sure, why not? We're just fucking
Alright.
spit and grit the Russian way.
I needed it.
Yeah, it turns
Thank
out. So Freya, you're clinging on, and then you look over at Amersham, like give him the head jerk, like come on, fucking hurry up. Amersham takes a run and stumbles, and then hops and jumps and would totally miss, but lands on your face before like climbing in and rolling through the window. Between the two of you, Amersham can get you inside.
There's angry Russian swearing, whispering, not out loud, because we were quite high up. We want the voice to carry.
Immediately.
Oh, that could have gone real bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Don't
would've-
worry, with teamwork though, the both of you made it.
Oh, boy.
I mean, the worst that could have happened is if Amshan did. I was thinking to myself, maybe I should just get Amshan to do it, or I could just roll dice. And it's like, I want to roll dice. And it's like, but if Amshan did it and died, then you could re-roll your character straight away. Problem solved, nowhere.
It would be
Underworld
amazing.
character.
It's like, how did a member of Cell D die during a reconnaissance mission? Look, he fell. It's not my fault. How did he fall?
No.
I mean, okay, so maybe we climbed up the back of a building and he just didn't make a jump. My bad.
No, Flacco would be
Oh,
like,
boy.
Flacco would deliberately get herself drunk, so that way she can better lie about what happened. She'd be like, I went out clubbing, no idea what happened to Amjan. Just get
Yeah,
herself
no,
blackout drunk.
you just take his like wallet and all of his shit, and then watch as the rest of him fades away into the shadow. Like, well, at least the body's hidden. Peace. I don't know. He went missing. Maybe he quit the job.
Get myself blackout drunk. So if they did try to like mind read me, be like, well, she definitely drank a lot last night.
You go
Oh,
out. You
wow.
like you just watch your little Russian friend die, and you go roofie yourself. Like, this will be fine. But no, you actually both make it. So let me just grab both of you.
It's funny because the two skills we're actually really good at, i.e. acrobatics, we rolled kind of crap at. We both got 4
Yep.
plus from acrobatics.
Yeah, no, you got decent acrobatics, but dice are dice.
Mm.
Okay, so you're in an office. There's a door like right next to you. I'll do a little door marker.
Is there anything around? Like any papers or anything I can look into, or a drawer?
That sounds like an investigate test to me.
Oof, let's go. Oof, my investigation's looking pretty good.
That's
Like
a
I'm
very
saying,
good
I'm
investigation.
I'm just
Sure, okay. This office room appears to belong to Jim in accounting.
Shady Jim?
Yeah, poor Shady Jim.
so when I look into his stuff, can I see notes of any recent deals he's made or any what he's doing or
Yeah, okay then. Let's see. With a 20, you can see that the boss of the office's front.
if you just write that he's upset with his boss being a twat.
What? 20 deal.
That's a very British
Oh,
thing to say.
through.
What twat?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm a
what you
pretty
see is
British person.
he has. You're very Belgian. He has.
Very Belgian. Okay.
Has all the staples. He's been stealing all the staplers.
Who was the person who was handling the deal? Was that Jim?
No, it was the boss of this office's front. You wouldn't know that because you weren't there, but later you'll be able to corroborate it.
Could I? So I'll take some notes of this down. Is there any way for me to find out? Is there any information here that would suggest who was handling the deal?
The boss is referred to as Alex, but you'll have to like find Alex's office.
All right, cool. Amjan, you found anything in here of interest?
I'll level with you with the 20 you found all that can be found in this room.
All right, cool. Are there any cameras in this room?
In this
Zoom outside,
room,
actually.
no, you can see that like if you like these doors are office doors, they've got like the little weird windows that have got the little fucking cross hatching in them.
Yeah. Also, Amjan, if I open the door a crack, can you have a look and see if there's any cameras? Because you're probably going below the level most cameras are going to be looking at.
What?
I can look.
Yeah, so I'll try and first I'll look up the window of the door at an angle.
There is one that looks at the fire escape. Like there is a corner one that's looking at the fire escape, which is yeah. And you can see the alarm box as well. It's nestled up there. In this hallway, there is no camera.
So is the camera like this?
Yeah, it's pointing that way. So if you leave
Alright,
that
cool.
door, you will not be seen.
Yeah, cool. We'll leave the door. I'll ask Amjan to. Is the lights on out in the corridors, or are they off?
All the lights in this office are off. All the lights and all the beds. It's not
Alright, it might be-
epically dark. Like the sun has set, so like there's outside city light that's getting in through office windows. But the hallways themselves are probably the darkest part of this building.
Yes, if it's okay with you, Amjan, I think it's best if you check the corners, because most cameras aren't going to be looking at the floor, I presume. Well, we're gonna have to hope anyway.
And Amersham can see in the dark.
Yeah. So if you take point.
Alright. Looking for cameras and at Alex's office, yes?
Sure. Give me either, well, I mean, you're welcome to both give me stealth checks, but also investigation or perception in this case.
Sure, so stealth.
Do I need to roll stealth as well, or investigation, or perception?
I would recommend you being stealthy as well.
That's
As
sounds
it
like a good
turns
idea.
out, a goblin in a dark corridor is pretty hard.
I'm just gonna. Do I get an advantage because I'm staying behind him?
No.
All right. Well,
I'm afraid that the
I'll
tiny
try-
goblin does not qualify as cover.
I mean, I'm
Are-
letting him take point before I go anywhere.
Yeah, it'd be advantage if your two were the other way around. The tiny goblin
Yeah,
hidden behind the
Amersham
human.
gets advantage a lot of times on hiding because Amersham is small.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
And investigation or perception, you said, yeah?
Either of those.
I'll roll
yes.
perception.
This is just for Amersham unless you actually are going
Okay.
around the hallways.
I mean, I'm gonna be looking as well.
Alright.
It's just I wanted him to take point, so
You
that
are
way.
with a
'cause-
disadvantage.
Alright,
Not great,
I
then.
guess I'll
Fucking hell.
try.
Suddenly,
Perception.
Vladka has run out of the ability to roll. Hey. Okay, you detect no cameras in these hallways.
Nice. Either
As
way, we're
you-
still gonna be
Yeah, as you walk around, like there are conference rooms that you can peek into, but the big office here in this bottommost corner would appear to belong to one Alex Wellworth.
All right. I was gonna go all the way that way first. I was gonna go each room at a time, just so we know what we're working with.
It sure is a shame you told the goblin to go first.
That's fine. I mean, I'm sure you can find her back.
Da-da, 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 da-da,
I mean-
da-da-da-da-da.
Amtron's been in enough criminal activity to know how to operate in these sort of things, I presume. That would have feelings.
I mean, Amersham knows not to like randomly scream at shit. He's a smart goblin.
Alright,
It is, in fact, my second highest stat.
Yeah.
I will be checking out the room.
Sure,
over
you can
here.
give me more investigations.
Yeah, maybe I can macro my bad dice. No, I can't. Whatever's in this room is lost to me.
You're looking around and you find out that this dude's computer is still on. And the first thing you do is like, well, shit. A computer's got to have all sorts of juicy stuff on it, right?
Yeah, sure.
And so you
Plays WoW for 3 hours.
go on over to the computer and you open it up, and then you find out that it was on a screensaver for someone's instant messenger, and you when you just like hit the keyboard to unsleep it, the key you chose was enter, and that sends an instant message.
Fuck you.
There
Should I use
is
my
there
Can I use my
is
computer skill?
let me finish. You send an empty paragraph over this instant messenger, and you can see that it has been received by this person.
It's going great. Going wonderfully. Can I delete the message?
No.
In Facebook, you can delete messages.
It's true, this is not. This is just an instant messenger.
Alright, cool. If the computer's open, can I use my computer skills to try and pull details from the recent deal?
This person isn't Alex. When you look around on this computer, you just find that they are another person who works here. You have no idea who you have sent this instant message to, but as you're like looking around on this computer to see if there is anything useful, you suddenly see that ... appearing that shows that someone is typing appear next to the name G01586875.
Sure, I'll have a look.
So it's not quite as bad. Yep. Okay.
Your blunder was individual.
Shouldn't you be
mistake. Mine
gone
was
by now?
role-based. I'll write a reply.
Sure.
Are they like, with the recent deal falling through, I've been trying to pull some overtime. Not some overtime. I've just been trying to get some overtime done so I can properly see if I can help the department out with this mistake.
You see like this typing message come part way up and then disappear again as they give up what it is they were apparently midway writing. And you just see, okay, turn up. Hey Amersham, you're looking in this office, and suddenly the phone on the table starts to ring.
Oh boy. Grab the phone and run to Blackhead very quickly.
It sure is an office phone. It's a wire phone.
Alright.
It'd be a long way to run with the cord. Amersham would get like a little bit down the hallway and then thump crunch.
I might have done something like that in real life.
Oh yeah, same.
I've never done that.
I don't really know how far my work phones will reach when I'm going across the room to get to
Fair
a
enough.
computer.
No, the key Ghost Reaper is to incriminate this person, so that way if anyone's like, oh, he was in the office, they'll blame this guy.
Who knows? Amersham, there is a phone ringing in this office. What do you do?
Do it, Resenda. You know you want to.
No, don't
Yes.
don't
Do
fucking
it,
meme
Vizendi,
this.
you know you want
Don't
to.
meme this.
That's
Players,
right.
And for a
Don't
penny,
meme
and for a
this.
pence.
Don't meme.
Don't meme
But
this,
Freya-
the meme goblin.
Yeah, Amersham,
You
what do
had
you
an
do?
opportunity to talk me into playing a more sensible character, and
I said
you
do
didn't.
what you thought would be fun.
Exactly.
Well,
And now
this
it's
is
time for
gonna
that
be
fun to manifest
fun.
itself in goonery. Let's see what happens here.
Amgen has been on night raids before.
Please,
You
this
should
is
know-
please, this is Mazendi's choice. Amersham, this phone is ringing.
Yeah. I'll pick it up and
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking sweet.
connect, yeah. and start yammering at it in Spanish.
Okay, what do you say?
This is gone.
Hello, this is the cleaning lady. I'm not trying a Spanish accent here.
That's fine.
I'm just doing something silly. Mr. Adam isn't here right now.
There's a long pause. There shouldn't be a Mr. Adam. Excuse me? This is being said in Spanish.
Isn't this Adam's office?
This is
No, it's
Alex's
Alex's.
office.
Oh, sorry, I would have said that. That was
Okay.
me.
Adam is
You don't say. Alright. Sure.
Oh no.
And then their phone hangs up.
Which one's awake?
Alright.
Alright, and then I'm just going to try to very quickly find anything interesting and thrust it into my jacket.
Could I make my way across and have a look into the conference room?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, why not? Let's continue being the split up clever duo who don't make lots
Let's
of
get that investigation from Amersham for trying to pour over Alex's stuff.
Can I roll investigation as well for this room?
Yeah, go for it.
They're having way too much fun. Oh my god.
Awesome. Okay. And now,
Dear sweet baby Christ. Why could investigation be a wisdom check?
there is a phone call in the office that Vlatka left. It rings. It looks like it's gonna. It rings once. It rings twice.
I'm just gonna let it ring.
It gets halfway into the third ring and stops. Amersham, while you're looking around, you knock over a filing cabinet.
How? He's like a tiny little dwarf.
Sorry,
man.
not filing cabinet. It's you know the metal envelope trays that you get for like throwing on a desk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, your in and out boxes.
Yeah. Amersham, the in and out box is like it's resting on the corner of the table, and as you're like looking at these documents, like you're stood on Alex's chair because you're short, and then you watch it sliding and it's out of reach, and then thump clunk, papers scatter everywhere.
This is a disaster.
All right.
Blatka, you
Can-
definitely hear that.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna grab whatever I could find in this conference room. Investigation 8.
You find
I'm gonna
shit
run
fuck all.
through.
It's an empty conference room.
Alright, I'm gonna run right over to Mr. Alex's office. I'm like, what the fuck?
You see Amersham like trying to get down off of a spinning office chair. There's paper all over the floor. And the phone is not properly back on the hook either.
She starts to say something and then just stops. And so it gives him that look. That look of infinite whys.
Still the computer?
No, Amjan. We're not seeing a computer. What we will do is that I can try and pull the hard drive from the computer onto my phone, potentially, or
Give me a
onto the
computer
stick.
roll.
Alright, cool. I mean, we're basically going loud anyway, might as well just fucking grab everything. Please be a good roll for once in a while. Shit, isn't it?
It's gonna take you too long. Like, it's not signed in, it's not even powered on. You can actually steal physically the hard drive out of it if you really
Yeah,
want
sure.
to.
I'll fucking steal the hard drive. Shove it in my satchel, why not?
Okay then, can you please give me a dexterity test? We're gonna see how quick you're moving.
Can I assist?
Do you have any knowledge of computers?
No.
No, then you would be in the way.
13.
Okay, no, that's not too bad. Yeah, you can retrieve it. It's going to take you, by your estimates, like 2 minutes.
All right, cool. That's going straight in the bag.
Sweet.
I am going to.
As you finish, can both of you please give me a perception check with disadvantage?
Cool. There is something I want to do straight after that, by the way.
I think I passed anyway.
Yeah, you do. Sorry,
I mean,
was it? Sorry?
I want to do something as well. After the perception check straight away. Is there a ventilation? I got 22.
Is there a vent? I mean,
Cool.
there's air conditioning. There's no big vents in this place. Not even really amateur sized
You got a
ones.
13. You had disadvantage, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Did I have disadvantage?
Yes, I said with both of you with disadvantage. Amersham, you hear it even though it's quite far away and it's like muffled by being on the other side of the door. There are multiple heavy booted feet coming up some stairs.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna grab Amshan, physically grab him, and how quickly can I sprint to that window?
Okay.
And
Can both of you please give me rolls?
fucking ball. What do I click for?
Oh, of course.
Click on your token first, make sure it is highlighted. Go on your character sheet, and it should just be the word initiative.
1 second. Initiative. Alright, cool. Oh, great. That's a pretty amazing initiative roll. It's gonna be a good day today, for sure. Of course you roll a 17. I don't know which.
It
I
was
don't know which room we're in, so it's not that bad.
It was
Okay.
nice knowing you two Russians.
So you scoop up Amersham under your arm immediately. And you're about to, make a dash for it. Amersham is actually like a little bit quicker on the mark. It's already starting to get moving, so you both fumble with each other for a moment. And then you hear the door open for the actual, office block.
Alright, cool. Just to ascertain, these are the 4 ways of the building, right? Can you tell me what each side of the building can see out of?
Okay. So this back end, there is the
Mhm.
fire escape, obviously, and that looks out over the car park. There's probably a window in the conference room that looks out over the car park. There is a window on this side that looks out. There is a window here in Alex's office. It's quite a small one. It looks out this side, but it's a sheer 6-story drop. And there's an office here. There is, the actual stairs out of this place.
Oh, at this direction.
That's the front of the building, which would be, as you might imagine, a 6-story drop.
What if I was to open the window and start climbing rather than just jump out?
Yeah, you could do that. Acrobatics or athletics to start, just fucking spider Vlatkaring around.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's go. In with a penny, in with a pound, eh?
Okay.
Oh, that's fucking glorious, that is.
Oh my god.
Mmm.
You did that ahead of your turn, but Amersham, what do you do first?
A tie rope, maybe? Talk sensitive like and say no.
No, it's too late. We already know what Vladka's gonna go do.
I
Amersham.
don't have any rope.
Yeah, no.
Maybe you could you could be there to grab her when she inevitably somehow
Well,
slips.
No. He doesn't know what you're doing.
Amersham does not know what you're about to do and is in fact going first. You went ahead of yourself and rolled. This is going bad, but Amersham does not know how doomed you are right now.
Alright, I've heard people coming.
Yeah, you even heard the door open now, and with that incredibly decent perception test, you definitely hear, the sound of, a bolt rack. Probably only a small SMG, but, it's a gun. It's got a slide, so it's not a fucking pistol.
This is a good day.
And of course, Vlatka is blocking the door, so I,
You'd have less
can't.
movement getting through her, yes.
Yeah. Well, actually, I am actually small. Can I just get between
Yeah,
the
all right. If you want to fucking oof it.
See, out in the corridor, were there any like little side tables or like tables for the water cooler or something on that I would be able to hide?
There is a table literally in the office room, isn't there?
There's a big
Yes,
office
but
desk.
they know that I don't want to be in this room.
Okay. You didn't see any in the hallway itself, but can you give me an intelligence test?
That's a good skill for you, isn't it?
Apparently.
All right. There's probably something like that in the conference room right opposite this one.
Yeah, that would be reachable. Yeah. I'll just quietly hiss at Vlatka. I'm not gonna do the voice right now. But you know, there's armed guard, and then just scurry into the conference room and try to find somewhere to conceal.
Sure. Give me a stealth test. Awesome. Okay. Latka, it is your turn. You make for the window.
Can I use frenzy to help me with this at all?
It is far too late, my dear.
All right, awesome.
So you run out, and first thing you do is try and climb out the window, and you slip.
Awesome.
Please give me a dexterity saving throw, and for the love of fuck, please get above a 10.
Okay.
Okay,
So good.
it is good. Let's see here.
Good thing it was a 6th floor drop, I suppose. Gives me some seconds to
Yeah, all right.
do something before I hit the ground.
You slip. There are other windows and other ledges below you, and the first thing you do when shit immediately looks terrible for you is scrabble and try to grab at them as well, because falling 6 stories fucking sucks. You fall 3 stories before catching yourself. Let's see here. Can you please give me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
It amazingly does not injure you. But you are now hanging 3 stories up still. Falling the rest of the way is going to be a terrible time for you. You're not
At least
being
they don't-
stealthy. Would you like to roll
Well,
and see if anyone's observed you falling out of a window?
To be fair, the person inside the building's not likely to know that I've just literally...
No, of course, but people outside, I mean, the front of a building.
It is dark.
It's 8 p.m. in
It
a
is
city.
nighttime.
It's a city.
It's the
Well,
largest.
I thought it was
it's
after
the,
9 p.m.
I mean, it's been a little bit longer now, but I mean, it's still city bright. This is the largest city in Arizona. in the office,
plenty of
in the
people just
office
walking
block.
about the city.
So
Let's hope my black coat does me a justice.
yeah, can you roll me a d10?
A D10.
Yep. Hope for
Alright,
high.
sure. 1D10.
Yep. Hope for a high number.
Yeah, that's real high, that is.
No, you are seen by someone. There is suddenly, like, as you're like hanging on it, swearing in Russian, there is a woman pointing up at you and screaming. That all happened
Glorious.
very quickly. You've still got half an action left. What would you like to do?
Can I use my other half action to try and climb further down?
Yeah.
Can I also activate? Is it? Can you use frenzy for physical actions?
for rage itself?
Yeah.
Rage. Let's have a look at rage. We'll see exactly what a rage can do for you.
Technically, I believe so, but you also have to have a bonus action to do it.
You have a bonus action.
Anyway, I think.
Yes, you've used your move. You've got an action, and you've got a bonus action, so you can activate Rage. You would have advantage on strength checks, and athletics is a strength check. You would have advantage for like angrily climbing down again. It's not It's certainly not acrobatics anymore. You're clinging for your life.
Alright, yeah, I'll use Rage.
Okay.
And
So,
angrily climb down.
yep, sure.
And tell them.
Give me an athletics check. You have advantage, please.
Alright, cool.
What's also really good now is if you do mess up and fall more, Rage will dampen the blow a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. My athletics is real good, as you can tell, with my -1.
Again,
16's pretty good.
Alright, no. You get another story down. You'll be able to finish when your next turn happens.
I tell her to shut the fuck up as well.
Sure, give me an intimidate check.
Cool. Intimidation's one of my better stats. Let's work.
She calls the cops.
What is with my fucking dice? They're like DCL.
Alright. Amersham, you heard some thumping and then some angry Russian swearing and a woman screaming. It's probably okay.
Yep.
And let's see here.
No. If it wasn't for the fact of her having a demonic Furby, I just have a shot get on all fours and start barking like a dog.
Alright, she's gonna come the rest of the way into this building, and there's a lot of swearing. Amersham, you're up. She's not looking in your direction. However, you've gooned your stealth completely. You're terribly hidden. You'll have to make a new one, and really, really hope, because you have disadvantage from fucking it up so horribly. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just measuring distances.
You might need to get ready to colour that hair white, because after this I might need to bleach my hair, so that way I am no longer noticeable as the random girl with orange hair who climbed a building.
This is something. Alright, yeah, I want to, shit. Sneaking is, having to do half movement speed, isn't it?
Yep. And because you completely made an absolute cock up of it already, you'd be doing so at disadvantage.
But it is dark, and can the other person see in the dark?
You don't know. Not telling you.
Given that they haven't turned the light on, I can only imagine some. Alright, let's just, I guess, retreat deeper into the conference table.
So you try that stealth again. Okay.
It's better!
It's one better. Lutka. The rest of
Yeah.
with a move action, you can get the rest of the way down.
Alright, cool. Can I get all the way down and grab the woman's phone and throw it away?
Sure. Make an attack roll.
Alright, cool. A dexterity?
It's just an attack roll. 1d20 plus. It's 1d20 plus your strength plus your proficiency. You have a strength of minus 1d20 plus 1, please.
Alright, cool. Give me a second. Add 1 onto that. I forgot to put the other stuff. So 12.
Her AC is certainly not 12. Yeah, you can snatch her phone. And huck that bitch at the ground.
Let's just hope it's not a Nokia.
It bounces
Or
off the
damage the
floor
floor.
and then bounces back and hits you in the fucking face because it's a brick. It just crushes your face. Can't defeat the brick.
Yeah.
No, it's a normal phone, like probably quite expensive. You fucking just smash this bitch into the ground. That's your turn. And yeah, this woman's going to look out the window, see you.
And 6th floor is down. Is there any chance you'll think that person just climbed up the building in about 12 seconds?
I mean, she's gonna make a perception test to try and, like, you know, take note of your appearance. She has disadvantage because she's looking at you from above at 6 stories, but it's not impossible for her. No, okay. She knows that you're some small redhead from where she can tell. Before going the rest of the way in here, she's gonna make an investigation test.
Roll low.
Cool. All right, Amersham. She, like, notices a little trail of scattered papers or maybe something that was knocked over when you ran into the conference room. And then you
And
hear
some peas.
you hear the sound of a gun being readied, lifted up. A little clack of just like maybe a folding stock or something. Speaking of, it's your go.
Alright. So, what was it you put into the, raised description of goblins, I believe it was? Yeah. Give enough goblins enough knives. I mean, I've sort of backed into a corner and the only, other avenue of escape is trying to climb out the window, and that's just not going to work.
You could try and run past her.
Alternatively, I could stab her.
And not only that, Amersham could definitely not run past her. She's blocking the door. She's not a friendly space. Even if Amersham is small, he cannot pass through her.
I mean, maybe when you cut her shins off.
I think over the window is a good idea.
Well, not your call. Go on then, Amersham.
Alright. Gonna draw my 2 big knives. I'm just going to run under the cover of the table, shoulder barge the door into her, and then try to use that to stab her repeatedly.
Alright, make an attack roll. Sadly, the door opens inwards, so you could not hit her with it.
Ah.
Like, I mean, you could knock her back a bit, but you would then be just shutting the door, which would close you in the room. Like, take that!
Well, first big knife.
Yep, first big knife. Okay.
Start strong.
I'm sorry, Bjorn. You gotta...
Alright, 7 damage. Let's drop in Fury of Small. So 8 piercing damage as I just stab her with 1 attack. Bonus action, stab her with the other. Sorry, didn't roll at first, so I pressed it a second
12 will
time.
hit.
So total of 10 damage.
Yep, it's pretty good. Still kicking.
Oh.
I mean, I would sort of expect so.
And then Vladka, it is your turn. You've smashed a woman's phone. What do you do now?
I am going to. Can I roll to intimidate her and then see what I do from there?
You've already tried to intimidate her and failed. She's not scared of you, although she's now super concerned that you're just an angry psychopath. Which it's starting to look like you are. What you do know is you have smashed a woman's phone while she was trying to call the cops. You can run and take the dash action. Like you can move and then take the dash action and move again. Like effectively, you can just book it. Like if you're running, no normal person is going to be able to catch you. I don't see any cops right now.
Now, I hate to
Well,
say it.
I can't really help Amjam. I can't climb back into the building or break through the
It's
front door
fine.
and climb 6 stories up to help him. So I'm gonna book it. And I'm gonna try and lose. If anyone's gonna follow me, I'm gonna try and lose them in a different direction before I head back to the base. I'm not gonna just beeline there.
Now, I
And
hate
then,
to wouldn't a
other than that, I
crowd
want.
be forming at this point?
Pardon?
Wouldn't a crowd be forming at this
Well,
point?
this has been happening in about anywhere between 10 to 20 seconds.
People
So this is very
are
quick.
now absolutely looking and paying attention, but there hasn't been time for a crowd to form.
I mean,
Yeah, so I'm gonna book
crowds
it completely. but I'm not gonna-
There are a lot of witnesses right now, however, Vlatka.
I'm gonna book it immediately,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna go straight to where we live because I'm not that fucking stupid.
Of course. Okay.
Like that might be like one person running away there.
Alright.
And otherwise, I'm also going to on my mobile. Can I order a delivery
It's
to?
all too much all at once. You
Cool.
run.
I'll do that after. Yeah, I run.
All right. Then order. I'll you over here for now. You run.
Good luck with Indy.
You fucking cheese it. All right, Amersham. Let's see here. I think she's going to take. The disengage action. Oh, no, actually, she can't get away from you if she does that. I guess she could just try and shoot you with disadvantage with her gun. I think she's probably
In the
gonna
dark.
try and shoot. I mean, this conference room is slightly brighter than dark, which is Amersham is stood in, right in her face. The disadvantage comes from the fact that she's in close contact with it. She's just holding a compact SMG, so she's gonna shoot it.
Sure.
I think that might draw a bit more attention if it's not silenced.
Yeah. It's certainly going to be a thing. Let me have a look here, which I don't remember all my own numbers.
SMGs do 1d8.
I wanted to see her firing mode. Let's see here. SMG is 1d8, can be auto-fired. You have advantage to cancel out the negative, although -2 on you doesn't seem great. Yep, she's gonna fire her gun on automatic. So she will cancel out her disadvantage. 17 hit?
Yep.
Up to a flat 1d8. 8 damage.
That's a lot.
Yep.
Yikes.
Rap.
But she
It's your
hit.
turn.
Alright. So I definitely want to try to stab.
Okay. Yeah, stab.
5 damage.
She
Will that drop her?
dead. Or, well, bleeding out. She goes down.
She's getting a knife in the throat.
Okay, she's dead.
I do technically have to roll my offhand attack,
This
but yeah.
is true.
Put a goblin in a corner. He loses his semblance of taught morality.
Sure. Alright, so technically she takes 2 failure death saves. Are you going... Oh, no, and then it's her turn. Maybe she just dies.
I guess. Grab her ID.
She doesn't die. Do you stay and finish the job?
No, I'm going to just loot her and pop sec.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. I assume you're doing this quickly.
Yeah, I want to grab like gun ID badge, ID number, ID badge, yes, and like anything similarly obvious.
Sure. Okay. I need to make you a loot. Okay.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, "Oh, Freya's gonna be evil."
Yeah, no,
Freya's
fucking
evil.
Mers,
And like,
Mers gooned this the absolute hardest.
I want to say that I've actually never been evil in a character in any of
Any-
our campaigns in Herd.
Continuing on.
Bullshit.
One times compact SMG. You get a driver's license and like 2 GB. There is no other identification on her person.
Is there not like a card that she got through like the doors with and stuff, or keys or something?
Yes, actually, you're right. She would have security card. Her name is Carrie Summers, and then an anonymous security card. And now, since you've said you're gonna, and she dies.
Okay.
All right, cool. You still had a move. Oh no, that was it. Action to loot.
Yeah,
no,
I
you still
have
got a move
a
actually.
move.
Yeah, go for it. Now where are you running to? There are more boots coming up those stairs, and you've fired a gun, and you've heard a gun be fired. You know.
For now, I'm just going to, duck into this corridor. Yeah, I do want to head towards the fire escape eventually, but
Sure.
Fortunately, turn-based movement is slow, and this office is big.
Big. It is. It's a big fucking building. All right. Let's see. How quick are they? All right. There is going to be one more person at the door by the time that it comes around to your turn again.
Should totally just jump out.
Okay. Hamishim, it is your turn again.
Sure. So I'll be able to move to here, see there's a person, and then the reality is, windows up, like just forcing a window and then like trying to climb across to a fire escape is probably better than getting shot. At least that way the dice roll is in my hands, not Scout. Or actually, do I take, or do I trust in having hit points?
I would use the window.
Are you feeling lucky?
I
mean, I think
I'm so amazed that this is how it happened. I really am.
I've microed the bad dice away. You should be fine this ending.
That's not how atomic decay works.
Alright. Shit.
Whoops.
She deleted the token.
That's one way to get out of there.
You'll need to make me small again, Scout, but...
Okay.
Sorry, I was just trying to cancel, the, waypoints I had set up. Yeah, I guess double move up to, here and try to swing out onto a ledge.
Okay.
Now,
Acrobatics
before you
test,
do
please.
so, do you feel like you need to have advantage on this?
Do you want Amersham to survive? That's a question I'll ask you, Amazon.
Do you want him to survive?
I mean... if you're willing to give inspiration, I'll take it and inevitably waste it.
Well, go ahead and
you-
have it.
Can you roll before using inspiration, or do you have to use
No,
inspiration?
No.
that's why I interrupted before you roll. She rolled.
All right, cool.
Like I said, inevitably waste it.
That was
Okay.
worth a shot.
Give me a dexterity save, please. Get above a 10. Okay.
No.
Better to have used it to try and help another player character rather than just let it sit through this entire
falling.
thing.
Don't you take reduced damage when you're smaller from falling? Or is that not a
No.
No. 1d6 per 10 feet.
So
thing?
6
Well,
stories have to be 66.
Oh
wait,
my
do you
god.
actually wait? Do you fall all 6 stories?
Yes. She fucking fluffed the save to catch herself as well.
No.
Is there any way that I could have like potentially?
No, you are gone.
You've run. You are
Yeah.
no longer in this encounter.
Scal could just roll all ones. It's a very impossible thing, but she could.
22 damage.
Yeah, I'm instantly dead.
Amersham hits the ground with a wet thud.
All that precious loot as well.
Yep.
Good first session,
Okay.
guys.
Oh,
No, my rescue friend.
no.
I think Scout's been holding this in all section.
I expected little road bumps, but
I think I did okay. I recovered.
this is something else.
Definitely something else. Good thing Amsha doesn't have any sort of incriminating evidence on him, I suppose.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
you know, just
Amersham
gonna
carries
be,
nothing on
clothes
his
and everything.
person.
Just gonna be
Yeah.
clothes and everything left behind without a body.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. And now, we're gonna move over to the bar. Mers, I'm afraid I'm going to have to take your character sheet away from you. Would you like me to give you a new one to put a character on?
Yes, please.
Because there's like still maybe like at least half an hour of game left to go.
Jesus Christ. Well, that went.
It went horribly.
Wow.
That went
Wow.
magnificently badly.
I mean, I've rolled, I think, 4 ones, 4
Oh.
crit failures so far.
Alright, Amersham Lincoln. Can be edited by Mers, unclicked. It's just, I'm gonna have to create a new folder. Deceased. Gonna put that there.
That's a good day.
I-
And
Gonna
Oh,
put
okay.
Amersham Lincoln there and deceased.
see, I didn't have to tell you, Ms. Endy, to play the serious character the first time around. The game did it for you.
No, and now you know that the stakes are high, and I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking around here. I will apparently
So-
outright kill you, or help you kill yourselves.
I mean,
So,
I think the
Resident,
dice.
I recommend taking the standard array.
I'll roll. Please roll.
Yes!
No. Please roll again. Please. Please roll it. For Anzal's memory, you should roll well now. Please roll.
No, don't.
Please.
No.
Bec-
I will pay you real life money to roll.
No.
I will buy you books. I will give you gifts in real life.
No, you cannot bribe me.
Get thee back, Satan. If I remember correctly from last night.
Yeah, get thee behind me, Satan.
Amersham looks at sheet, adds Junior. It's an even smaller goblin.
I think roll 20 killed us, not you this time, Scout.
Yeah, I don't get satisfaction. You succeeded in killing yourself.
To be fair, I'm just happy I didn't have my Blood Bowl game today.
I don't know. Would have been pretty fucking tragic.
Now Mercedes gets to play with a real character.
Let's
I'm sure it was a real
Yes.
character.
So, you guys have been at
It's
like the
being
bar
done
now
with
for a
a
couple of
real-
hours. Are you drinking hard at all?
No. Not at all.
Not particularly hard, no.
Adam, are you drinking? Drinking hard or sociably?
Socially.
Okay.
Yes.
A little ways into your conversation that evening, like there's a pause from one of the workers, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, it's my phone. I'll get that." And another person pauses and goes, "Oh, it's my phone as well." And they both look at each other and they take a look at it. Could you give me a disadvantaged perception test? See if you can spot their mobile screens.
Oh boy. If I even have perception.
All of us
Well,
are just Bob.
I got a 10.
Yeah, no, you definitely see the phrase "office and break-in."
Yes. Hmm.
You know, it's probably around that time. Save Latka. Out of all of these people, who would you contact?
None of them have phones. How can I contact any of them?
I mean, they probably.
don't-
I have a phone.
Yeah.
We have regular phones, not
I
smartphones.
asked.
So.
I did ask this in voice
Sorry,
text.
yes,
And
yeah,
I
no,
was just told,
none of them have smartphones, but unless they did
Ed
actually,
has a
Ed
smartphone.
actually did buy a smartphone, but the others have means of contact, yes. But, yeah,
Okay,
Ed's
which
actually got a nice
which
one.
of these people, from I know, I don't need you guys to tell me, would I have thought is the most stoic, the best to take into bad news? Because I don't want you guys to look at that. I don't want you guys to look at the phone and go, "Oh shite," and then look really panicky after looking at your phone in front of.
That's on you.
Okay.
I mean, to be
I'm
fair,
not gonna contact any of them. I'm just gonna head straight home after I've went a roundabout trip there. I'm gonna order hair dye off the internet. Really strong bleach. Hair dye.
Yeah. Sure, can you
Hmm.
please give me a stealth check?
I will roll all the stealth checks. Do I get advantage because the goblin dye might have distracted people? Or the person?
No, you do not get. I mean, other people on the side that you've been running away from didn't know that a goblin died on the other side of the building.
Oh, please don't give me a shite roll for once in my life. That's
Oh.
what I get. Oh, four, of course.
Okay.
What am I meant to do when I just get rolled my fucking
You do.
pants every
You're rolling
fucking
garbage. Okay, so while you're like on the lam, there are police cars driving around. You don't think that you can get back to the safe house without being ratted. Not as you are right now.
Could I potentially buy cheap bleach and start there?
Yeah, if you could, I guess you could just like run into a shop, grab a bunch of hair dye, and fucking run into a bathroom.
That's what I'm gonna do. I
Okay.
can always patch it up later.
Yeah. Give me a dexterity check. We'll see how quick you are.
For the love of God, come on, game. Give me the good shit.
Well, if there's something you know,
Oh
it's
well,
hair care.
fucking.
That's a really you picked up actually a quite nice one. It's one of those ones with like the leave-in pull-out conditioner.
Yeah, I'm fucking like when it comes to personal care.
Yeah,
Flackers there.
like you probably got to like you just fucking just do the big like slick ponytail. Like you might get some bleach on you later, but like it'll do the job. And by the time you get back to the safe house, you'll be able to wash it out and be like, oh hey, look, freshly dyed hair.
Yeah, I'm fucking. That was the role that I needed.
Yeah, after in all of those roles, the one you crit on is dyeing your hair.
At least this way it looks good.
Yeah, you know what? It's a good dye job actually. It's salon professional right there. Good job.
This is gonna be an interesting game.
Oh boy. All right. Then eventually, Ariel and Co. Yeah.
So one thing before we leave the bar,
Sure.
during the time there, I would have tried to ask the barmaid if she's how long she's been here, kind of thing, and do these people, to try and make light conversation to eventually drive it to these people what's his name? Hold on. One second.
Delphino?
Which Delfino was it?
Lewis?
Lewis.
Lewis?
Like if he's a regular around here or something.
Him? He spends a lot of money, tends to come in with different cute girls every day. I would watch out for him if I were you. But a couple times a month, I guess.
Yeah. Guess I'll try to avoid him for too much then. Not really my type. I'm looking more for the feminine ones. Like the ones that are on his shoulders and everything. Probably
I
one
don't
was
know.
cute.
I'd stay away from his arm candy. I imagine he looks like the kind of guy who might get a little bit possessive from time to time.
Well, then I'll be careful.
All right. And as she looks around, those office workers are all just like fucking leaving. You can
well,
give me an insight test if you would like to.
Sure would. Each of us?
Yeah, anyone who's noticing.
All right.
eh,
13?
Ed, you gonna try an insight as well? Like people just start getting up and leaving.
Oh, yes.
God, Bob, me and you have like the exact same modifiers for everything.
yeah, we
well,
we made the same character.
In general, they all look very uneasy.
I mean, I just saw the words "break in" and "office," so
Yep. So yeah, now you guys are quote unquote alone. What do you do?
I'm gonna follow the office workers because that's where I work now. Yes.
Okay.
Oh God.
Sure.
Deception
I-
test, please.
This is
This is an interesting choice of action, my friend.
All right. I mean, they don't immediately fucking dob you in on it, but you're pretty sure this deception is going to last not long at all. I take
Howdy
it
there.
you mean you work in the same office block, not like you don't work for the Delphi. Sorry.
Yeah,
Did you even
no,
tell
yeah,
you
that's
were
what I
the-
meant.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
A couple more sessions of this, and I'll
You
be
know,
like,
actually,
oh, yes, meet our new brother, Adam.
Yeah, you know, with that deception, I actually want to be like, oh, yeah, I guess, you wouldn't know. There was a break-in at the office. The security guard got shot.
What?
Shot.
Yeah, security guard sorry, not shot. That got stabbed. There was gunfire and everything.
Who the hell would be crazy enough to do that?
I don't know. They'll look amongst each other. I'd suggest looking in at different places to work.
Hmm. Well, well, let's hope no one had anything important, like personally important in there, like like wallets or money or anything.
Nah, I mean, it's just an office. I know that we don't carry anything like that on ourselves. I mean, we're already carrying in our wallet now. We always make sure to shut down and all that. And Shady Jim will like look around, and then there's one nervous person who totally left his computer on sleep instead. He's like, yeah, no, none of us would be that stupid.
Oh, what about
Shady
it?
Jim stares at this individual. And they're like, okay, maybe mine was on sleep, but it's not like I left anything important. I think. He'll like turn around to the others and then do some more murmuring. Do you want to try another perception test? This one with disadvantage again. He's trying not to let you overhear him.
Oh.
I know with an 11 you pick up the word client and that's it.
Hmm.
And then Jim would just be like, oh, these fucking idiots. Alright. Anyway, we gotta get going. Gotta... Yeah, no nightcap for us.
Yeah.
We'll catch you later, Adam. Good luck.
See you guys. What, next?
Yeah, shit, we
next time.
gotta make some calls.
All right.
And they'll like pull various taxis and leave.
Yeah.
Oh, there's There's one thing she'll do. She will text and say, "Please don't bring anyone home tonight."
Sure, who'd you text?
Everyone.
Okay. So yeah, you guys will get a text. It's just a short, semi-cryptic, don't bring anyone home tonight.
So yeah, if you are going to sleep with someone, please sleep at their place. Or
I thought that was actually just
I'm
like code for don't be followed. Oh, I'm now way less impressed with you. I thought that was
I
really
mean,
I thought that was really cool code.
that is code as well, but it's just like some of these people,
Right.
you know.
Sure.
Oh, fuck you.
No, you already revealed you actually only meant like don't actually bring dates home. I thought that legit was like you being in code like make sure you're not followed or something, and I was
I don't
for
know
a
these
moment
people well enough to do.
yeah
I don't know people here well enough to do code with them.
Yeah, I know. I was impressed for a moment. And disappointed.
You can still be impressed.
No.
No.
You spawned
Screw
it.
you, Scout.
You
So-
ruined it.
Screw you.
So, Mers, what are you thinking for new character concepts?
I'm putting something together. Point buy was okay. Yeah, I didn't have to.
No,
Roll.
it's
Straight.
array or roll.
Ah,
Roll.
god damn it.
Someone
Wait,
donated in chat for rolling as well.
I mean, they donated
Well,
to me. I
yeah.
don't have any fucking say.
Yeah, I'm just annoyed at the floating 13.
Do you know how to get rid of the floating 13? Yeah, rolling's a
mean-
real good way.
You're the DM. You actually do have a say.
I can't. I mean, I could, but I feel like that would be the maximum fascist to be like, no, you have to roll.
It would be, but
It's already
you have a
mean
say.
that it's already mean that I
No.
don't allow point buy in it.
No, I would go.
I think
Imagine
point
you
buy
said-
is
I know
real
how
shit.
you roll characters. Please,
I've rolled well. I mean,
Unless you want-
okayly.
unless you won't meme goblin. No, you're not Mers, are you?
I mean, you can still roll and do well. Just
And
Yeah, of course, it's
not
physically
Merzindi,
possible
yeah.
to roll well, but
This is
Wait,
not for
you
me
have
or
some
good.
Ramjaw.
I mean, I spent all my luck on Althea, really.
I mean, Mazinda, you need to believe in the me that believes in you.
you know
So
what?
you
I
gotta
mean,
do-
I got given money to roll, so I mean that's what my character would look like.
It's a very good one.
See? See, if you'd roll, Mazinda, look what you're looking at. Roll, Mazinda. You have to roll now. Well, the time is now.
No.
I'm
They
going to
they donated for
go-
me for a roll, so I did. You're now under no
Alright,
obligations now.
And I'm going to make the roll just so I can feel bad about it being better.
All right,
You scumbag.
I like that.
Just do
I
the
like
roll.
that a lot. You get to see what you've done to yourself, but you've denied you. Oh wow, did you ever cuck yourself?
That is.
That's really
I told
solid.
you.
That's
I told you.
good.
What did I say? What did I say?
No. That's actually basically standard array.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
it
better than
drops
standard array.
the it drops a -1.
it drops
but
a dub
yeah,
stat.
in general, it's pretty normal. I don't feel
You don't
bad
feel super
about
hard done by.
making
No.
it. No.
You gotta roll them like me. You know what? Did I have a stat block up agent area? If I didn't, then I'll use that as a baseline. I didn't.
Or odd numbers.
Yeah, who fucking numbers, right? You know what? I am actually going to stat her up with them. Let's go with 17 in the int, 13 in the con, 12 in strength,
I like
Who are we
I like
setting
the
up right now?
I like the mirror ceiling in the bar.
14. Pardon, sorry? You like the mirrored ceiling, the
The
bar?
mirror
Yeah,
ceiling.
no, it's
Yeah,
it's
I
a
really like that.
really fucking nice bar.
In a game that I'm in with Mazendi, we've got a mirrored ceiling in a tattoo parlor.
Dope.
It's pretty cool.
It's really trippy to look at, though.
It is pretty trippy because it's not only that it's like hexagonal and the ceiling slightly dips and goes up again.
I like that. I like the look of this a lot, so I picked it. Go fucking figure. Alright, and your new token. Alright, cool. I like it.
I mean, I think our tracks are pretty covered.
The barmaid will smile at her, like, "Oh, you're sweet, but you're not exactly my kind." And then she'll look at Edrison and just like coil a finger around one long lock of hair.
Ah, I see. Oh well, can't win them all.
Yeah, no, it looks like it looks like she likes her people big, muscular, and dumb. I want to just
Not
fuck a
back down,
jock. For elves, maybe though. Oh no, you actually are a positive integer then. Yeah, no, just like some big and fucking muscular and.
I mean,
it's the
he can
smile. Oh, it's such a winning smile.
he can still you can still be intelligent and still act stupid. He
I
could-
suppose is technically true. Yes,
But he's also got a positive wisdom, so
he's a smart boy.
He could play the idiot.
This is true.
could, but he doesn't.
Actually, playing the idiot's a charisma move. He could totally crush it if he wanted to play dumb.
Charisma is my worst stat.
Oh, no. I'm just used to like I suppose you could use strength as your charisma check. What?
For this girl, maybe.
Perhaps.
+2, +2, +2, +1, +1, +0.
Uh-huh. You don't say.
Yep.
You put some pretty good stats too, don't you?
It's only
Amzal?
slightly better than
Amjal's
Sandra
stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're excellent.
Yeah, that -1, 1, 0, 0, -1, and 3.
I've got a -1 as well. I don't have any threes though.
You seem
got
to miss
minus-
my you seem to miss my both -1s and then my 2 zeros.
I've got a -1, a 2, a 2, a 0, a 2, and a 1.
See, that's a lot of twos compared to.
Yeah,
Compared to
Yeah.
Amjal's
Poor
none.
Amsal.
it's fine. All I need is charisma.
This, you know what,
Yeah.
is 100% the truth. The real truth.
Just don't hang off any buildings because charisma won't save you.
Charisma will not save you from 6 stories. Dexterity
Uh,
sure as shit will.
You see, maybe if we ask the ground to be really, really soft.
I mean, think about it this way: if
Screaming, "Oh
if
please
I-
God, I don't want to die," and just really roll the dice on it.
if I'd played a druid, climbing and jumping out the building would not have helped. Would not. There's nothing I could have done to help myself.
Except
Wild
turn
shape
into
into
a
a bird.
I don't think you can shape level 1. Also, using magic in front of a giant crowd. Now that's a
Yeah.
yikes.
It's not a strong maneuver, that's for sure.
No, it's not.
That's why you never come out of bird form. You live with the pigeon.
It's why you fly up in bird form as well.
I pigeon now.
Okay.
Let's see what Mez's new
So-
token looks like.
Yeah. Anyway, let's head back to the base.
Sure. Let's gonna skip into that and just in the GM.
I'm still on the bar, by the way.
Yep. I need to take Amersham out of the map.
All right.
So
I would probably be in the bathroom, I presume,
oh yeah, that makes sense.
making sure to finish it off.
Yeah. So, Adam, Ariel, Edrison, as you enter, you can hear like the shower on or something in the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we need to
I-
conserve water.
Actually, yeah, we're in Arizona in summer. We kind of need to conserve water.
I do not have I'm pretty sure the people we work with would have given us ample water supply.
It's just
Yeah,
this
but-
water conservation is in the state of Arizona.
we have to double up. That's yes.
Fuck
Yeah,
off! Yeah,
It's
no,
a desert.
the
We
door is
live
very
in a
locked.
desert.
The door is very locked.
oh, locked, you say?
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
She goes,
Give me a moment.
but you know that Black always has her shotgun with her when she goes to the bathroom.
It's true.
Oh yes, I'm gonna bring a shotgun and click. Oh, maybe gunpowder and water don't mix.
I mean, it doesn't go in the water with her. It's like by the door.
And besides, she only has a quick shower anyway.
Okay.
Fucking degenerates.
I completely misread this.
Trying to fucking sneak into the shower with vodka. Shame
To
on
be
you.
fair, to be fair, Adam would sneak into the shower with pretty much anyone.
Sorry, what now?
Surprising.
Adam would sneak
That's
into the
awkward.
shower with
Adam.
anyone.
Yeah.
You don't know,
Right,
he's
she'll
just a
come out-
fucking secret predator.
She'll come out in her joggers and a towel, fold around her shoulders.
So, where is Amishaw? I don't see him around.
Yeah, she pops out and you asking her directly or just asking the other people? She would have just left the bathroom.
Asking you directly since I know Amishaw didn't come with us.
Not sure where Amjad is. He could be dead or he could be gone.
You left your partner behind.
No. He
So then
chose
where-
to he chose to stab. Actually, would I know that? No.
No.
He got into a confront. Okay, let me put it this way.
You would have seen him try to hide, and that was the last you saw of him.
Yeah, the situation was where we had to split up.
On the other hand, Adam, you know that there was a stabbing.
I heard shooting, and I was busy trying to not fall 6 stories.
Okay, hold on. Let's back this up for a second. What happened?
It sounds like they got discovered. They got split up.
There was a phone ringing, and I presume that Amsham answered it, and eventually security came. I dipped out. Amsham didn't think climbing would be a good idea. And he hid, and then I heard shooting. I was gone pretty quickly. I can't exactly climb back into the building 6 stories or break back in to get Amshen out.
I just came for a bar. I'm gonna be back here. Hold on a second. Gets out a drink.
Luckily, there's all
could do
that
with-
beer and fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I could do with one of those.
Oh yeah, you notice that
You might-
Vlatka's hair is now a salon
A shop
professional
white.
white. Surprisingly good job in that short period of time. Essentially, the fall spooked her that hard.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one's commented on that.
I'm not sure I want to know why you dyed your hair.
Well, because they got caught.
I thought it'd be a good idea, just so it wouldn't. Because no one got a good look at me, but I'm pretty sure orange or red hair stands out.
But people gotta look at you.
They might have seen my hair. Right,
I-
well, I'm gonna grab a drink and get to work on what I did get.
Yeah.
So she'll grab a
you
drink and then head over to
did
the
retrieve
computers.
a hard drive at least.
I did. So she'll grab a drink and then head over to the.
Yep.
Before you leave, I did manage to find out one bit of information from that bar. Apparently, they had a big sale go south, at least, or an investment at the very most.
I heard about that. What happened? I couldn't get into more information. I thought that. You first, actually.
Mind you, this is just a side conversation for after the end of it, really. There wasn't much more of that. Their boss, Louis Delfino, was not pleased that their deal fell through. And now this one guy has to make up the money by the end of the month, or, well, I'm sure you can figure out something for him.
She'll snap her fingers at that and go, that could be the lead. If you think about it, if they're a successful crime syndicate, then. And they've promised not to do magical goods, and they make money. Why else would someone have motivation to do it? If it was put down to an individual, it could be that individual can't make the money up, and therefore they're going to resort to more than just the legal means. to get that money.
It's not impossible, but nothing of it reeks of magic. Not yet, at least.
No, but perhaps the individual's been looking into it. Anyway, I've got Alex's hard drive, Lewis's hard drive, or Alex's? Was it Alex or Lewis?
Alex is
Alex.
hard.
Alex.
I've got Alex's hard drive here. I'm going to decrypt, or at least look into.
You do so. And, if, I have a hunch, don't go out for a few days. Let all
I
this
wasn't
die down.
planning on it.
Good.
And as you're saying that, and Vlatka like heads off to the IT room with a bunch, there's a knock at the door,
I'm not
and
finished
it's not
yet.
you.
I
Just wanted to
will,
be sure.
Then the
We'll
door
step
opens
up.
as you approach it.
I was going to check through the eye hole first.
Hello there, guys. I just have a quick question. Just gonna walk around the two of you,
Yes.
pick up a remote controller, and turn on the TV before flicking over to the news, before dropping into the sofa.
Oh, do you want Vlatka to be here? I'm pretty sure she'd like to. She'd like to
Oh
see this.
no, she's done enough, I think, at the moment. And then you look at the news and you can see a reporter is like, "We're here. We're just maybe an hour ago there was a break-in made at the it looks like the location was the office of the Delfino Acquisitions Company. We have no idea what may or may not have been stolen at the time, but apparently the matter came to blows and one security guard lost her life." And then there is a quick picture of this security guard woman. The only evidence found left at the scene of the crime was knives covered in her blood, a bunch of clothing which it believes to have been ditched by the assailant, and her own identification and security card, and an illegally owned firearm.
I will preface this first off by saying neither myself, Adam, or Ederson were at that. We were at the hotel bar nearby gathering information on the Delfinos.
Great. You know what? When I said, please don't need me and call me, this constituted contacting me.
This sounds something very much you'd like to talk to Black about.
Where is she?
The IT room.
All right then, I will be right back. Vlatka, you're just like pulling out some cable and like setting up a little just a mount so you can put this hard drive into. When there is a knock at the door and Agent Era steps in. Vlatka, hi.
She'll look at you mutedly, already knowing what's coming.
Yes. You had best hope that whatever you've got on that is really useful, or you're done here. As far as I'm aware, Amersham is probably quite dead because his clothing has been found without the goblin in it. And there's generally one good explanation for that. The clothing's got bullet holes in it, but mysteriously no blood.
Yeah, I think Jana may have
Stabbed an innocent woman to death. And
Yeah.
died. Falling out of a window.
Yeah. Wasn't quite the plan I had going.
I suspect not.
Does she take note of the different hair color?
No, she does not.
Alright.
She is like simmering beneath the she is a kettle about to boil over. I'm going to have to make some phone calls. None of you are allowed to leave for the next 3 days. Be looking into a replacement for Amersham. Should you attempt to make any contact with anyone outside of directly myself in regards to the work that you are trying to do on that hard drive right there, I will summarily shoot the lot of you.
I wouldn't have dreamt of it. If
Excellent.
it does help, if they are in magic, I'm pretty sure that I've got a good lead who it would have been. I don't think it's the actual family. I think it's one of the small workers who just got too much pressure because he lost a deal that lost them a lot of money.
Okay.
And you know how mafias go.
All right. Chase the information up. Have a good day. She will storm the fuck out without waiting for a response. A lot of you see her walk around to your fridge. She will take one of the beers, crack it open, and leave chugging it. And as at that point, my dears, I believe we're going to call this session to a close.
Well, this day could have gone better.
To the people in chat saying at least 3 of you got off the hook, that's not quite how it works in Operation Cell.
No.
No, she did in fact use the phrase "shoot the lot of you."
Shoot
Yeah,
the
when,
lot.
when you're in a cell, unless one person does something individually like
Yeah,
terrible,
no, yes.
the
The heart of
it's
the
seen as
pack is strong.
yeah.
Now, I'd like to say something against that here. 3 of us actually did a good, decent
No,
job.
you guys actually
I-
did. She's probably not actually going to shoot you all, but make no mistake, she is angry at all of you that this has gone completely
Yes.
tits up. It is everyone's fault.
Oh, yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, if it comes down to it, you have 3 agents that were actually trying to go about this relatively well and didn't cause a scene.
I didn't mean to have this thing happen. I didn't think Amjad would have answered the phone. I think a series of 4 dice rolls made it go pretty far. But hey, out of all of it, we've got a hard drive, some good information. I've got a fresh do.
And I got a job.
Yeah, congratulations on your new job.
Yeah.
And I have inspiration for a more serious and playable character.
I don't get why. Never mind.
Regardless, if you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VOD, I hope that a lot of you will have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and please do take care.
Bye stream, bye YouTube.
See you next
Bye.
time, stream.
Yeah.
YouTube.